Micah! Ah, long time no see.
How have you been?
Good. What about you?
Good, but hot.
Yeah, I know. It's really hot. But it's hot, so I feel like, what do you think about naengmyeon?
Oh, I love it.
All right, let's go. It's right here. Let's go in.
Cold.
Go on in.
물냉면 하나 주세요.
네네.
매운 소스 매운
그리고 이분은
아, 괜찮아요. 괜찮아요.
매울 텐데.
할 수 있어요.
So yeah, chick is like a root. Noodles are made out of that root, so it's a little different than like regular naengmyeon.
I
But
didn't know that actually. I got to learn a new thing today.
you always been in Seoul?
I lived in Busan as well for like 8 months during COVID. It was for my internship.
So your Korean's getting pretty good.
My Korean is getting better and better because I'm doing the topic, you know, like the Korean language. Yeah. I'm now 4, but I want to get 5. Because 5 is like, you know, the level that free access to everything, I think. Like visa benefits, like visa points.
Wow.
So if you have level 5, you get like 20 points for the F visa, which is like the visa where you can stay for like a longer time in Korea. Like if I'm applying for a job and they want to know my Korean level and I say that I'm level 5, they're going to think that I'm fluent. Yeah, I can speak Korean. 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
요거는 불고기 같이.
감사합니다.
네, 같이 이렇게 주세요.
와.
So have you had naengmyeon before?
Actually, I had it before, but only in summer. 한국 친구들이 그냥 여름에 시원하게 먹는 게 좋아하니까. 먹어볼게요. Chewy. And like healthy style. I feel like it's more healthy. So good. 아. 감사합니다. 앞치마 입을까? You know, if I was in a abandoned island and they asked me to only eat one thing, I would eat cucumbers.
한국 오이 진짜 맛있죠? 그거 그 흰색 살짝 흰색 오이 난 진짜 좋아해. 한쪽에 초록색, 한쪽에 살짝
흰색이요?
It's like a gradation. Lighter. 한국 오이 특징이 있어. 어떤 거 알아?
맛있는 거?
맛있지. Did you always eat it with the spicy red sauce in there?
Usually I don't eat it with spicy sauce.
So you usually ask them to take it out.
Yeah, or they just take it out like automatically.
Oh, because they're like 외국인. 벨기에에서 여름에 어떤 음식 많이 먹어요?
차가운 파스타?
아,
우리 부모님 집에서 그 시원한 파스타 레시피 하나 있어요. 사과도 들어가요. 사과, 애플, 파스타 샐러드 같은. 그리고 바베큐?
향수병 거릴 거 그거 같아.
요즘도
향수병 알지? 향수병.
향수병?
Homesickness. 향수 is like perfume,
냄새?
right?
향수병.
So, yeah, so it's kind of like a really romantic way to describe homesickness, right?
Oh.
With the 향.
I think that's like the 2 biggest things I miss about Belgium is of course family and friends and second food.
Of course.
Food.
그 향수병 느낌 들어오는데 어떻게 해결해요?
저는 특별한 해결 방법 있는 것 같은데 일단 산책 가요. 아니면 요즘은 그 다랭이 많이 타요. 자전거. 그래서 자전거 타고 한강에 가요. 이쁜 자연 보고 아 저는 한국에 있는 게 진짜 기뻐요. 왜냐면 매개 자연도 있는데 산도 별로 없고
네.
바다도 그렇게 한국처럼 이쁘지 않으니까.
아, 벨기에?
벨기에에서
그래?
그래서 이거 보면 아 이거 벨기에 없구나.
아하!
아니면 진짜 보고 싶으면 그냥 전화해요. 스카이프 해요.
와, 근데 한국말 많이 늘었네? 언니보다도 잘 안 돼.
아니에요. 요즘 한국 사람이랑 얘기 많이 해요.
택시 타면 무조건 택시 기사님이랑 얘기 많이 나눠줘야 돼.
근데 그거 많이 들었는데 많은 외국인들이 택시 탈 때 그 기사님 얘기 해주는 게 들었는데 저한테 별로 안 해요.
그래?
왜 그런지 몰라요.
택시 기사님들 보통 사투리 있는 분들 많고
아,
그래서
진짜요?
사투리도 또 잘 귀도 잘 열 수 있어.
전 사투리 별로 못해요. 모하노? 그것밖에 몰라.
아 나도
모하노?
뭐하노
뭐.
Some of the gangsters.
감사합니다. 잘 먹겠습니다. 오
와우.
아주 착하시네요.
Poodle iced tea? Oh yeah, what I wanted to say is like, it's kind of the same in Belgium because I'm from a small, very small town, like 10,000 people.
Oh, okay.
10 to 20,000 people. So when I'm on the street, like everybody just waves at each other. It's like, hey, I don't know you, but you live in this small town, so I guess I wave at you. And I think it's similar in Korea. Like the smaller the town is, the more people are gonna be like, hi, how you doing? You know?
Right. Did you greet people when you first came to Seoul? You were like, oh, hi.
Yeah.
And people, you're just stranger, like, what are you talking to?
Or just like I would just like laugh at them and they're like,
Yes.
why are you laughing? I'd be like, I don't know you. But the funny thing also, like the first time when I came back to Belgium, I would like bow at people. And they would like, what are you doing?
어느 몇 개 할 수 있어?
That's okay.
어
Yeah, but my mathematics is really bad.
So is mine.
like one half of my brain is really well developed and the other half is.
What was the first Korean food you ate?
Oh my. I think it was takgalbi. I came here 2017, so it's a long time ago. So I don't remember. But I do remember we ordered like chicken feet, but we didn't know it was chicken feet. So we're like, what is this? And they're like, you ordered this.
I think my first Korean food was kimbap.
Kimbap? What kind of kimbap?
Just irban, like just
Irban
like a
kimbap?
regular- Yeah. Here when I first came to Korea, kimbap was only like 2,500원.
I heard about that. So many people are actually like complaining that the kimbap is getting so expensive
No,
these
it's
days.
like $5 for one now. Depending where you go. Insane.
The chamchi mayo kimbap
That's
is my
her
favorite.
too.
Chamchi mayo. Yay. Mayo or ketchup?
I'm not. Ew, ketchup? Get out of here. No ketchup. Mayo. Always mayo.
Me
What
too,
about
me too.
you?
Yeah, I think ketchup is like for very specific things.
All kids like ketchup.
Kids love ketchup.
Yeah, you go.
Okay, let's eat some gogi. Ah. Yum, yum, yum. Delicious.
체험 같은 거. What's the most fun thing you've done so far?
The most fun thing is like being a motion capture actress. I never really experienced that kind of job. So basically, you know, like the movie Avatar.
Yeah.
So the characters, they are wearing suits.
Yeah.
And they all have like,
Balls.
yeah, they all have these balls on their, yeah. Sensors.
Sensors.
And they use a computer and they can morph them into the character. Basically, we had like two teams. One team is wearing the suits and they project them onto the screen and they were dancing. And I was wearing like a special suit where they also like film your head. So they connected me to a live avatar, so everything was live. So if I move my eyebrows, the avatar also moves their eyebrows. And we all even tried it with eating. So I was like chewing on a cookie and even the avatar was chewing. So I was like jumping and, you know, like doing all this stuff, and like the other people were also like very excited. So we were like hyping each other up. So it was very nice. I was just trying everything with the avatar. I was like, what can this avatar do? Yeah, it was nice to do that as a job.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. What about like for Korean 문화 things? Like,
I did a promotion video with Seoul City, like Seoul Tourism Organization, about hiking. So there's a Seoul Trail course. I don't know if you know about that. And they renewed the Seoul Trail course. So they made like many more courses than before. Because not many people know about that, they were like, okay, let's go hiking. So we were actually hiking while filming the promotion video. And then I would like explain about the specific areas and like the course. I didn't even know that this hiking course existed. So it's also a new thing to me, and I can like share that with other people who are interested in Korea. So I thought it was a very meaningful experience as well.
have you tried making kimchi yet?
I made kimchi for a live show. Yeah, we did it from scratch. So we had like all the ingredients, and then we had to like add the ingredients, and we had to. But normally you have to ferment it.
Yeah.
But in Busan, because it was for Busan, they had like a specific kimchi. I forgot the name. I'm so sorry.
보상?
No, we just did it with fish. We did it like with fish oil, something like that. So we made it directly and we ate it directly. And there was also like a vegan kimchi. You know, like there's very specific things that the Korean government is doing, I think, to promote also like vegan stuff to foreigners. Yeah, so we tried that and I was like, the kimchi was so good. It was so good. I need to watch the video again to see how to make it. You want to make it? It's really good. Speaking of kimchi, let's try kimchi. Okay.
Seoul kimchi or Busan kimchi?
I must say the kimchi that I made in Busan was like one of the best kimchis I ate in my life. I tried a very weird combination, but it was super delicious. Sesame ramyeon with strawberry milk. Or banana milk. Or tteokbokki with banana milk. Amazing, because it's super spicy and then after it's super sweet, so it like makes your... After, yeah. No, not together.
It's just a strange combination. I was like, you're combining them?
No. Amazing, because your taste buds are like, oh.
And then what about
Naengmyeon? I must say naengmyeon is becoming one of my favorites because it's super, fresh. Yeah, it's my favorite. I ate everything, I think. Almost everything. This is like a new type of mukbang.
Okay, what? 우리 갈까?
Okay. Thanks for showing me this place. It was super delicious. Naengmyeon is the best. And I cannot wait to come back. Thank you.